What's going on, guys? We got my brother Nas in the house, man. Nas is just finishing up working with us here on the Grindtribe, just over his 10-week mark, man. And we're gonna be tapping into some of the results that he has achieved, and essentially is where he's at. Nas, how you feeling today, bro?
Feeling good, man. It's a great morning.
Absolutely, man. Before we go into it, man, I kind of want to just ask, tell us a list real quick about what your lifestyle is like as an entrepreneur. What I'm saying, and also what made you pull what made you want to reach out to us and tap in with the Grind Tribe.
So I'm working a full-time job as an engineer, and that's like demanding, but also I'm building like a cleaning company as well in a different city. So like between the two is like I feel like I'll be sacrificing on my health because I want to make sure those two are, good. But if you have success and wealth and uh, prosperity and those things, but your health is not where it needs to be, it's like, what's the point of it? So, I seen you, for a while, like on Instagram, and I realized that I needed a little help to get me over like my, struggles with working out. So typically I would work out for 6 weeks and like I would just quit because I didn't see results. I know it's consistency, but I didn't have like the community to be able to like kind of hold me accountable and to like make the workouts like I don't have to think about what I have to work out, but to know exactly what to do made it less of a headache to like even think about working out. So that's one reason why, or I guess the reason why I reached out to you
Yeah,
for your
no doubt,
services.
100%. Where were you with your body when you first started? Like, what was the goal that you had in mind with your body?
All right. So the goal I had was to get to my pre-pandemic weight, which was like around like 240. And I seen myself balloon. Like I gained 30 pounds in 9 months. That's the most weight I ever gained in a short amount of time. So I knew that that was obviously a problem. Like all my clothes, I had to go a size up. And, that was the issue that I had. So I wanted to get back to at least my pre-pandemic weight. And then from that moment, just like 20 pounds, but just develop like more like muscle and like showing that physique, I guess dropping fat to show the muscle underneath.
100%. Right, right. So we're 10 weeks in now. What I'm saying? That's definitely been a hell of a journey so far, man. Where are you right now with that goal? How do you look? How do you feel? Give us some insight on what you've accomplished so far.
So like from when I started to now, I lost 10 pounds and like I feel like stronger, like my mindset when it comes to like working out is a little better because like I was saying like before, like I used to hate the gym smell, but now it's like, understanding your goals and your why. It's like it doesn't even bother me no more. Um like I know that I still need more work, but it's the I'm just glad that I got into the habit of working out and like learn and watching what I'm eating in terms of like hitting my macros goals because I realized like I wasn't eating terrible before, but my macros was all over the place. So that's why I wasn't really seeing the results I was like hoping for because I didn't have a greater insight to like what I needed to achieve certain goals. So it was like I was working out, but I was probably eating a lot of carbs still. So it wasn't like it was like kind of like I guess balancing itself out. So
Nah, and you said something really interesting, man, which was, uh, before I came in, it's just like I would work out for 6 weeks and then I would stop, right? And I want to speak to that because a lot of guys they struggle with inconsistency, right? They either jump on the kick of like, oh, I'm getting on my fitness kick, or I'm trying this challenge real quick or whatever, and then they end up stopping, end up losing momentum, right? And then it's like they get fall into the cycle of the starting and the stopping. What I'm saying? What has made this program, what I'm saying, or what inside of this program do you feel has helped you stay consistent inside of the process, right? Because I remember even speaking to you and we was at that 4 week threshold, your weight was kind of going up and down. I said, hey, bro, this is a part of the process. It's part of the
yeah.
process, right? So let's just stick it through. What do you think was different about this program that helped you really, really nail down that consistency all the way up to the 10 weeks that we're at right now?
I think having like the meetings for like Mondays and like just understanding that you have other people on the journey with you and like to understand that it's not just regular people who's not trying to do extra stuff outside of their 9 to 5. It's other people that's, developing things and, working on their businesses while probably working as well.
Yeah,
And they still have to get their workouts in. So it doesn't feel like I'm on a journey all alone.
right,
Also, I feel like the app, in terms of like just having, like the workouts, like day to day, I could like kind of plan out my day and know what to expect. And I could see in the future, okay, this is what we have planned. So that, like, say if it's like a 40-minute workout, I know I don't have to like go to the gym at like 5. I could go at 6. I could like
right,
the night before, I could plan my day and like kind of how you were saying, like visualize the day, you know what I'm saying? And like visualize the workout. So it was like, I just like how simple it was. Cause for me, it's like, I didn't like, say if you're working out, you're doing a set of workouts and you're like, okay, am I at the threshold where like I'm not breaking through it, and you probably have to switch it up. Like I didn't know these answers. So to have like, like you to like help me through that
yeah,
was like a big help for me, because I know it's like you're the professional. I just have to just do what you say. And for me, that's just like release a lot of like thinking and extra bandwidth up
right,
top
right.
that I don't need to be doing. So
100%, man. And going back to what you said before, right? Like you knew that you needed help. A lot of guys, they know that they need help, but they got, as men, like, let's be honest, especially as black men, we got egos. We look at it like, I don't need no trainer, I don't need no dude telling me what to do. And then the end result is you trying to figure it out yourself, which ends up leading to the same cycles, the same results, which is the results that you don't really want for the majority of guys that are looking to get in shape. You know, why do you think it's important for somebody that knows that they need help to simply just put their ego to the side, what I'm saying, and go look for the help of a professional?
feel like, y'all worked with many people and many different like body types. So like I know it was one guy who was like endo background, and you have a understanding of that person with that endo background versus like somebody with me it's like a black background, and like, to be able to like lean on your experience to like help, unlock the problem, like, solve the problems that that person is having. And like the person don't have to do trial and error to try to figure it out versus just getting the answers straight away and just following it and then seeing the results and like just understanding that, okay, this person has more experience, knowledge, they worked with various people, they could give me the answer I need right now instead of me trying to figure it out, which could take longer. You could probably get there, but it's like how bad do you want the result? Do you want it now? Do you want it later? So it's like,
Yeah, now that's real, bro. And so listen, bro, listen, like you've been killing this, right? You've been coming
mhm.
through, you've been showing up, right? And I at the top of this program, I always make the expectations very clear. I say, bro, listen, if you're willing to commit, show up and take accountability for the good shit and the shit that and your bullshit, right? You're going to be able to get results. You're going to be able to figure this out. You're going to be able to learn how to turn this into a lifestyle. And that's what we're doing, bro. And I appreciate you for just tapping in, with this community. I'm excited to be even working with you continuing to work with you going forward, man, so that way we can really, really fully unlock this untapped potential. But my last question for you, bro, is for anybody that's on the fence right now, why would you tell them to tap in with us here inside of the Grindtribe?
I would say that, like, from like you and the other fellas that's in the group, I feel like everybody is like, you know, um, truthful about their experiences like throughout the week. Like if they had a good time, like a good week, they will say they had a good week. If they didn't have such a good week, you know, they didn't have such a good week, and like hearing other people saying that they didn't have a good week or a great week, or I'm having trouble, like, with this type of eating, like do you have any like suggestion, like just different conversations around like the fitness journey, and hearing it from like others is like, it's kind of like it doesn't make you feel like you're in the boat alone, you know? Because like I know for sometimes it's like you just feel so like confused, and like not have like the proper guidance. But when you have, I guess, other people that's like on that journey with you, it's like it makes it feel um like like I don't know. It just makes you feel that like you're not the only one going through these problems. So like, just to wrap it up, the person on the fence is like, what do you want? Like, you want the result right now, or do you want the result later after your own trial and error? You know what I'm saying? And it's an investment for your health. And, it takes how long to establish a habit. And this could be like the stepping stone for you to establish that, because working out is just a habit and you just have to like start it up somewhere. You have to start somewhere. So
Right. 100%. 100%. Bro, Nas, I appreciate you, bro. You about to keep up this good work, man. Super excited, bro. And I just commend you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to give yourself the pat on the back, bro. Like you made a commitment that most guys, just sometimes aren't willing to make, right? Because reality is most guys aren't willing to bet on themselves, let alone follow through on their promises to themselves. And so you're here right now, you're making it happen, bro. And we're going to take this to the moon.
that's a fact. Like that's the whole point. Like I'm like this is like outside of this, but